April. Where did this month go to? And a very good evening to you guys. And I hope you're getting ready for a lovely, relaxing weekend, because this is a show that stirs up your passions. This is a show that brings you calmness, brings you excitement, brings you loads of chatter, brings you loads of stories from all over the place. And we talk about the stuff that maybe other people out there don't talk about so much. But we do. We do. We don't keep things in little boxes. We talk beyond the boxes. Yes. So we're going to talk out there. Anyway, so guys, I think it's a little bit of time we do this, and see you in a minute. Hello and a very good evening to you all. I hope you're all well, having a wonderful, wonderful day and getting ready for a nice weekend. If you are on the western side of the world in the States, a very good morning, good afternoon to you. Hope you're well. In fact, yes, let's give you a little bit of this, guys. Yeah. Let's get you into good spirits of the weekend. The full moon is over. Yeah. We can now start to celebrate, yeah? There you go. How about a bit of that? That's it. Good. And yes, so we got loads in store tonight. That drummer, he really does get a bit carried away with those drums. Anyway, okay. Also, guys, during the show, this is what we'd like you to do. You know what you've got to do. You know what I'm about to say. Well, lovely to see you guys. I just realised the box is a bit out of alignment then. Hopefully that's a bit better now. Yes, is the box better? Good. Okay, right. Now, tonight we're supposed to be having a show. Let's change the schedule, because unfortunately Avita McKay, who was going to come on, unfortunately she's not very well. So we send out our wishes, our best wishes and everything to her, that she has a speedy recovery. And so who else better could I find than to bring on the wonderful Yani Rubini, and she's going to be coming on now. Yanina's going to be coming on and do the show with us. I think she's out there somewhere. She loves all the keep fit stuff, you know. So she's out there doing all sorts at the moment. In fact, she is now. Run, yes. Yanina, come on! You've got to go on the show, Yanina. Come on! Come on! Oh, for goodness sake, how long is this going to take? But she gets herself prepared very quickly, as she normally does, and let's see where she is. Oh, blimey, that's a bit quick. I think it's about time we brought on the wonderful Yanina. Hey! How you doing? You look well for running around all over the place. Good.
Oh, God. Let me catch my breath. Well, I've been sitting here for the last hour.
Yeah, exactly. It was lovely to see you. Thank you very much for coming on the show and joining us this evening. And big warm wishes, big love to you guys over there at Trebus and all your friends and family. Lovely to see you. We are joined by loads of people tonight who are coming on. Lisa Morgan says, "Ho, Phil and everyone. Hope everything is okay." Karen Holistics comes on. Good evening, all. And Kaz Collins. We've got loads of people coming on, which is lovely. We've also got Jay Jones. Hi, evening all. Made it. Good. And Angie B from just down the road, who's a sensational lady and probably one of the best Turkish chefs I've ever met. Only know one.
Hi guys. Hi Angie. Hi Cass. Thank you for saying hi.
Brilliant. We've also got loads of people coming on. Big kisses and isn't this lovely? And everybody's saying a big warm hug to you and sending out kisses to you too. So that's lovely. Okay, so how are you guys coping now that we've passed the full moon? And for a lot of us here, we all had different experiences to experience. Now, do tell your side of the planet over there what experiences people were telling you about the recent full moon.
We came out of the full moon and we went straight to Pluto retrograde, didn't we? We fell for that one.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Now with the
No breathing.
yes, I absolutely. Angie B says that she was exhausted. She found this period to be absolutely exhausting, and I don't know about you, but I found a lot of people who found the build up to the full moon worse or more intense, shall I say, more intense than the full moon itself. That seemed to have its little day. We've got more people coming in. Good evening, Neil. Lovely to see you too. Now, Yanina, tell us a little bit because just to let you guys know, we're going to introduce you to about Yanina in a minute. Just before we do that, this is the Cafe Clairvoyance show. My name is Phil Griggs. I'm your host of the show. I'm going to joined by this evening by the wonderful Yanina Rubini. She's also what I like to say here, guys, is that this show goes out live 2 days a week. It's going to go it goes Wednesday mornings at 11 a.m. It also goes out Friday evenings, this time 8 p.m., all EU times. And if you haven't seen this show before, well, where have you been? we've broadcaster here on the internet, on Facebook and on YouTube. And it's a spiritual show, just bringing together all types of different spirituality, from astrology to mediumship to numerology to tarot to all sorts of things here, and to pass over messages to you guys, especially on this show, in a lively, upbeat manner, getting you ready for the weekend. And Shanina is just the perfect guest for this. So, okay. All right. So, Shanina, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Ooh, what I do. Okay. I do what I want.
You do what you want. What a great way to be.
Whatever that is.
I love that. I love that. That's fantastic.
I mean, I love health, right? I love, to me, it's a discovery, a journey that I've been at it for a few years now. And I always wanted to learn more and kind of discover the mysteries of life, the mysteries of what goes on before we came to this plane, after we gone, but also what are these bodies we're in and what we made of. And first, it started on the physical plane. I became really interested in learning about illnesses and food and all these kind of things. Then it started escalating from then on. And when I wanted to start, I realized that illnesses and problems we have, the same way that we are three-dimensional people, that we have soul, body, and mind. Well, illnesses are the same, issues are the same. Everything has these three planes of existence. And so after the food and the exercise and all these things I was studying was great to sort of diagnose on a physical.
Yeah. So
beyond that.
Good. Brilliant.
And then I started, and when I wanted to say, well, how can I diagnose people spiritually? How do you take an illness to the plane, or how do you do it? And then astrology came about, and I started looking into natal charts, and I was blown away by what I could find there. They could give people this completely holistic view over their problems or their talents or whatever it is that they needed help with. So right now what I'm doing is I just try to look into every aspect of the self and see how that can be healing for people. So I do astrology.
Is that traditional astrology you use or Vedic astrology?
I do, yeah, Vedic astrology. I learn a little bit of everything, you know. I like to look into solar astrology, normal astrology, but I focus mostly on the house. So I'll be looking at the house 12 house, 6 house, 8 house. I'll be looking mostly into those aspects where I could find. Then if I don't find anything there, I will look deeper into other aspects. I'm just starting to learn. I've been at it for like 3 years now, so it's such a vast universe of knowledge, astrology, that you really start to get a hang of it, and then they start with asteroids, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm never gonna get over this. But that's the magic of it. That's the wonderful magic of it. It's such a vast amount of knowledge that you can never be over with. Like you, it's like the self, I think.
Yes, I love astrology. I absolutely adore it. It's one of my primary subjects. I really enjoy as much as mediumship and spirituality and numerology.
I love your those meetings we do online when you talk about astrology are so good for me too. I learned so much from them, and
good. Thank you very much.
I love them, yeah.
Very good.
And I also cook, of course.
Brilliant. So tonight, we're going to do some readings tonight. And what are you going to use? What sort of things are you going to use tonight?
I have my cards here. I have my astrology cards.
Astrology
Um,
cards. Okay.
I have both. I have Arcana and I have astrology.
Oh,
I
okay.
I haven't yet become a medium, so I need the help of my cards to help you give you a reading. But yeah,
I
I need
completely
my tools.
disagree there. I completely disagree
I
because
know,
I've
I know.
seen Shanina work, and sorry, but there's a little bit of mediumship going on there. I'm sorry. No.
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't. You know, maybe in some time, but that's no a title I have yet.
I
Sure, I
see.
get there.
Okay. All right. Oh dear, dear. Okay, right.
So,
Let's
how are
go.
you feeling
How am
with
I
the
feeling?
full moon?
I'm feeling great. Now, the build up to the full moon that I was feeling was quite intense. The problems that happened on the day was technical issues on there with
Yeah.
Facebook that unfortunately had a bit of a issue. But apart from that, after that, I found now we always say here, oh, it's going to be not going to be an easy time. It's going to go wrong. It's going to go pear shaped. All this sort of stuff, and yet it didn't go wrong. It's well, all the wrongs left.
Mhm.
All the wrongs
I
went
think
outside somewhere. Yes. So
I
I
always
think
have this feeling that the sometimes when people are aware of the spiritual level of the cosmic level, they have this built up before events happen,
yes. Oh
and
yes.
people who are a bit ignorant of it, they suffer when they are in the eye of the storm. You know what I mean? Like when you
Yeah.
are a bit aware, you see it coming ahead, you get a warning for it, so then you know so lost. But it's a struggle. It was a big moon, wasn't it? And in
It was a
Scorpio.
big moon. It was a big powerful moon, and it's a big moon of change. And I think here's one of these times, particular times, that we're actually now giving the green light to look ahead and build towards the future. With the releasement of what we were doing in the past is the past. The past is
Yeah, and we have the massive full moon in Scorpio, and then right after, Pluto goes retrograde, and it's all transformation on the soul level. It's all soul level here. It's no, I think, I mean, so obviously it goes. That's a domino effect on everything, on our everyday
right.
life, our jobs, our relationship. But this is all about personal work. This is all about the self and evolving and taking all this energy and use it to further to get an upgrade, consciousness upgrade.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I think as well, Pluto retrograde. We all think, oh, the planet's going retrograde. That means everything's going to slow down. No, it means we get the opportunity, especially with Pluto, to go back over to things which have transformed in your life already. To have those aha moments if we didn't quite understand them all. So we now go back and we discover these, and we find this power, which, by the time Pluto then goes direct again later in the year, we'll be in a more powerful place. And I'm sure we all feel like that. Right. Okay. Now, just to as the producer has said, tonight the winner of the April prize draw will be picked. Ta-da! I've got all of your questions in here. I've got all your names rather for the people who have commented on the shows. There's loads of them here. People have commented on the shows over the past month. They've all been entered into a prize draw, and I'm just going to pick one out tonight. And whoever wins gets a free reading, one-to-one reading. Great, brilliant. Right, okay. I think there's loads of people out there who are looking for readings, and just as we start too, I've got someone who's written already, which is the lovely Jay. The lovely Jay, she's already written in, and she said here, can I have a reading? I said, of course you can, earlier on. And so I'm just going to look for Jay. I've just seen her comment somewhere. There she is. There she is. Again, Jay. And you've gone, your quote here is for pink and for love. Pink and for love. Okay. Pink's a lovely colour for love. Beautiful colour. It's very romantic, it's not just sensual, it's sensitive about love, but it's caring, has a compassion, like, how are you? Like really wanting to know how the other person feels rather than just think it's all Mars, passion and red and all this sort of stuff. A bit pink, we put a bit of, oh, was that nice? But we put love in it. A bit of romance to the yes. Anyway, so being in love, where we go in love here. Now, the first thing I'd like to say here is just tuning in a little bit here, Jay, on what is it? Can I say to you? The first thing I feel here is there's there's a couple of people coming through, and one of them, okay, is on your father line. Whether this is your father directly, I'm not sure. But I've got this gentleman who's just coming in around me, and he wants to show me he's on your father line, and he would also like to comment here. He's looking at the further picture ahead. This guy, I was saying, hang on a minute, were you in the Navy? In the Navy, because the way he's looking ahead is almost like a sailor would do, looking through the binoculars at the distance ahead, almost like he's looking for where he's going to. I don't think he was, but he was attached to something where he was the type of man who would always look ahead. He'd always be a planner of the future. Working his life to be a visionary in some respects, or a creator, a visionary. And he's giving me this inspiration here. In fact, there's two gentlemen here. They're both related together. This gentleman and another man with him. One of them has got the binos here, so there is association towards the forces. This other guy who's here is more connected, very closely on a family line here, like father, or very close on father line here. And what he's saying to me here is it's regarding love. Would you understand you've changed? Would you understand you've changed a great deal on yourself? Because his big thing here is it's not about the people in front of you. It's about how you're feeling about yourself and where you see this journey going next. And it's intriguing, this here, because his energy is to say to you, it's okay not to put blocks in your path that are going to block your life over the next few years. So, for instance, if we get carried away in a relationship and we had aims and ambitions beforehand, often those aims and ambitions get put to the side because we're focusing more on our relationships. So this guy is telling me here to keep, yes, she says definitely, yeah. And I'm picking up here just to say to you, this is going to be quite an inspiring time, but very different, very different. So regarding your love life, I get a coolness here. Although pink is nice, I think pink is about enjoying yourself with people, but not having to give yourself committing to anything just yet. That's my feeling. Right, okay, we got someone here called Ola Karina Yindi. Just basically ignore this and just, if you wish to, block him. In the meantime, okay, go on then. What do you get? What's your cards there coming out?
I just read Cass here saying that you'll be worried about your health, that you like a reading, and that you went to the hospital. Is it a digestive issue? Is it a problem with your digestive issue?
Okay, where are we going here? I thought we were doing the same person. I thought we were still doing Jay.
Sorry. I went on to the next person.
Let's put it. Who we
I
going
thought you
to?
give me the cue.
Let's go that way.
Well,
oh, this is hilarious. Okay, where?
I had a card picked. Let's go back. Let's circle back first.
Okay.
I have a card pick for you anyway. It was Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Okay. So yes, less communication, as you say, make communication more effective and reinvent yourself. Sorry, just went to the next one.
No, that's hilarious.
I saw the word health and I just went for it.
Okay, so who did you go for on the health side?
No, I was reading Cass, and she was saying that she was a bit worried about her health because she has to go to the hospital. So that's kind of my cue there.
Dear, Cass. Okay, yeah, we see you there, Cass.
And I was
fantastic. Okay, with health stuff, we're just okay. We could talk about digestive issues, but we can't go into big ailments of health because we're not doctors. But
no. We're not doctors. But also doctors cannot give a full image, a full picture of what's wrong with people sometimes. So we also offer another perspective on problems.
Let's go this here. Right, here you are. I found you, Kaz. Right, I'm not reading them a bit because they're about how to end up in hospital. Okay, right, colour's purple. Right, okay, now, what I've got to say to you here. There is, Kaz, would you understand here if I said to this too? Because I've got this gentleman here, and he says to me here, he stands forwards and he stands back. He goes forwards and back. The reason why here, I get this guy feeling this guy was not in your life all the time, because this is like an energy. Would you understand like a father figure? May not be your father, but he was in your life and out of it. In your life and out of it. Because he wants to give me a father impression, but he wasn't your father. Don't pick up he was. But he wasn't always there. But as he's connecting with me here, he wants to give me things to do with pipes, steel, and things that like a welder would use, or plumbers, like gas pipes, whatever this is. He wants to give me this vibration to you, to tune in with you. And he's also saying to me here, he says here, no, I'm not going to go down the health road, but what I will do though, I would just like to go and say to you about positivity and going ahead. Would you understand here, for a little while you just need a little bit of downtime. Now, interesting here as well, because the other thing I pick up for you, Kaz, is would you understand partly about the way you've been feeling perhaps is related to the stress or the way you've felt about things upstairs? As he's bringing through this, but he just says here, just like this a little bit. And also, would you understand you're a bit concerned the way that we people have acted towards you, or the way people are acting around you, and it's brought a little bit of anxiety to the front. That's how he's putting it here. So, yes, let's go. That's that side of pickup. Okay.
Yes,
okay. Hopefully,
let's go with the next person now. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're right. Now we're going to.
You told me I could pick whoever I wanted.
Right. Okay. Let's go. Let's go right back up the top. Work out.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing. You know, without.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. What else would you like to say for Cass?
I am. Nothing. That yes. That I was asking you if your health issues were related to your digestive system. If so, like Phil said, it's related to stress. I pull a few cards here for you, and the first one was the Haman upside down. I don't know if you can see it there.
Yeah.
But yes, maybe it's time to let go a bit of the illusions, change your perspective, stay still for a minute, come back inside. There's a very, very deep connection between your mind and your digestive system, but your whole body. And the stress is what's causing you these health issues, the stress, these illusions. This it's a matter of perspective, I think, and change the perspective. And then the card after was the queen of cups. So yes, emotions. Now again, emotions and the feminine. Come back to your feminine side, to your emotions. Fill up your cup, and don't let that little thing up there run things for you. You know, use your heart, use your soul. Don't always picture the worst case scenarios all the time, because that has a very, very toxic effect on the body, I think.
It sometimes does, doesn't it? I totally agree with you. And I think here sometimes if we like that, it sends us a bit sideways. So I think for you, Kaz, just relax. I think that's a big point there. Okay, right. Okay, we're now going to go to, so you can see this, who we are going to go to Lisa Morgan. Morgan. Okay, so we'll work together on this one, shall we?
Okay.
Okay, Lisa Morgan, can I have a reading, please? Blue love reading, please. Okay, blue love reading. Let's have a little look at this now. Now, it's actually gone for blue because the other thing I'm picking up here is more of a red, and it's the aura red, and it's a burgundy red. This is interesting. I've had a colour around me, looked on this colour. I'll show it to you. Just not sure whether it is the minute, but no, this burgundy colour. It's interesting. You're learning a lot. You're learning a great deal, and keep on learning emotionally. Keep on learning, because the learning around you over the next sort of few months or so is going to help you out a great deal. There's also lady here as well, and I'm just going to try and get more information about her. But she's got M to start with her name, like Mary, Margaret, but M to start with her name. She also wants to give me June as a date of passing or date of celebration. She just says June, and she also wishes to say to me too. She wants to say Wednesday. I don't know what's happened Wednesday, or maybe the Wednesday was an important day around you recently. And she's also saying to me here, she says, right, okay, would you understand you just kicked someone out? Would you understand you just done that? Because she just shows somebody like jumped out the door. This is hilarious. Okay. Yeah, she just said you kicked someone out. Would you understand a disagreement where you just said, right, that's it, out. Away with you. This is hilarious. Okay, so maybe that's something to help you there. Good. Yeah. Go, let's wrap it up here, but that's hilarious. Okay. Go on, fire away.
I'm going to agree with you, because the cards that I pulled were the first, the Ace of Pentacles, but the second one was the Lovers reverse,
Ooh.
and the third one was the Two of Cups reverse.
Oh, this
So
is
I
definitely
think there's been a
out the
kick
door,
out.
pal.
I think there has been a breakup, or it has been a failure in the relationship, and hopefully new energy is coming in through this and more perspective.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, definitely I think things are ending, and probably it's a good thing.
Okay, it probably is a good thing. I'm just looking for the. I was just looking for it there. Now I can't find it at the minute, but I just had a beautiful sound that would have shown that. And anyway, but perhaps we shouldn't do that. Anyway, right. But yeah, come on now, Lisa. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up.
Yeah,
It's
in
coming
the
up to the weekend.
my astrology cards comes the 10th house, the world. Perhaps you are scared of how this may make you look, or I think it's a good thing to get out there in the world and go to see the world and see what
Yeah,
else is out there, and let go whatever is not working for you. There's
I
a lot of
think
options,
what
and
a
there's a lot of
wise
work.
idea. What a wise idea. Wise idea. Get out there and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. I think that's a good one there. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. We've right. Okay. We got Venetia. Venetia comes up here. She says here yellow, a general. General yellow. It's not general custard. It's general yellow. Yes, yellow general. She just says a general reading and a colour yellow. Okay. Right, when I go here, first of all, I want to say to you here, I've got a lady here who's standing back a little bit, and as I'm picking up on her, she was saying she was on the distant side of your family. Her hair colour was quite light in colour, almost like a blondish colour, fair colour. I call it fair, light fair. And as she's talked to me, she may well have had her name starting with a Y, like Yvonne or Yani, perhaps, but no, but her name starts with a Y. And as she's talking to me, she's just a little bit distant back here. She's just saying to me, she just wants to bring around you that she's very pleased to come through for you. How she's saying to you, would you understand? You just need time. You need time, she says here. Don't lose hope of all plans and everything. Time. Yes, especially with
Yeah.
travel, especially with change, anything like this. Just wait for time.
I think it's yes, time and a little bit of self-time as well. Self-time for yourself to build your own self-esteem, to be your own love. I think you may be feeling a little bit isolated right now, a little bit apart from the world. I don't know if it's a personal feeling, or the feeling we all have right now, the isolation that is taking a toll. But maybe work on having a new perspective of the world, expanding your perspective. Maybe some social activities, some groups will help with that. I'm just saying what I'm reading in the cards right now, and work on your self-esteem in that yellow color that you tell us, your self, your sun inside, the warmth, and yes, and open up to new experiences.
I think I'll tell you what, you may say you're not a medium, but I think you've got a lovely spiritual connection the way you work. It's lovely. It's very nice. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Anyway, enough
I
of
like
that.
to
Anyway, enough of that.
undersell me,
We're moving on. Okay.
making me shy now.
Shy. Oh, shy. Right. Bashful, I think. Bashful. It's like, oh, me. Oh, is that me? Okay. Let's go and have a look at. Let's go. Sarah Katrina. She jumps on the show. She says, "Could I have a reading, please? General Pink. General Pink. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look here. Pink and General. Pink and General. Okay. Here's what I'd like to say to you first of all. The first thing I'd like to say to you here is I see a discussion coming up to you about money. And this discussion about money is something that needs to be, let's see, this sounds like funny, a discussion about money that needs to be discussed. Now, this is the reason why I say is don't just take the first offer at hand. I pick up here, there's a discussion about money coming up that needs to be, hang on, we just need to talk about this a bit further, just a bit more. So keep talking, whatever this is, keep talking. And I pick up here too, is going to be some interesting times coming up around you. And I see it's interesting of the colour pink because that relates to friendships, relationships and things like this. But I pick up a whole new world of lovely people coming into your life. So I think go and enjoy this wonderful feeling, because I think it is going to be a lovely feeling. And I think you just need to go and enjoy yourself. Yes. Okay, how's that? Go on in, far away.
Yes, I think it's a bit of an issue of stability right now, an issue of whether you are stable enough. I like to say in your emotions, but in your emotions in a way link to the financial and work stability. I don't know if you have some sort of, if you're thinking about moving maybe or going somewhere else for work, or finding more a stable life somewhere else. If so, I say wait and think about it and take one, but find that balance. You know, I'm getting Libra and I'm getting Earth element again. So I think it's about stability for you, about feeling secure with your family, with your children, being secure where you are. And maybe there's a lot of ideas right now, but new energy is coming in. You have the Ace of Wands here, and new approaches are going to come in, and a new, fresh energy is going to come in for you. So just be patient with it.
How's
I
that?
hope
That's
I'm right.
nice. I get a feeling. I agree with this. The patience. I think discussion about a few things come up in front, and don't be afraid to have those discussions. I think those discussions there are going to
Yes.
help you a great deal. I think that's really nice. Sorry, we've got someone at the door.
Ooh.
We've got someone at the door. Who is this? Who is it? I'm just going to go and find out.
Hi everybody, it's me again to interrupt the show as usual. Yes, it's me, Gary Gwallt, and today I'll be giving you this little advice on having flat hair. Yes, we all need a bit of stiffness in our life, don't we? Anyway, I'm going to give you a little quick tip how to pump up that fringe, okay? So take the top section and then basically backcomb it from the back there, from the roots, right up until it's nice and big. Wow! And then just tease it into place. And then also a bit of hairspray to finish off. See, now I have a big quiff and it's very stiff. So, whoa. So until next time, enjoy the rest of the show. And sorry for the slight interruption. Adios.
Dear Gary, yes, he's fantastic. We love
Trying to see if I can
you.
do
Are going
the.
to do that to your hair. You're going to try and that is going to be interesting. That'd be like that's better, about as
I'm
high as
gonna
a
do that.
palm tree. Okay, right. Let's go
I
and
was
have a look
very
at.
educating.
It's very educated. There you go. Educational. How to do your hair. That's it. Make your hair stiff.
Education. Teach what you know.
Yes.
Teach what you know.
Stick to what you know, or to listen to Gary's tips. They're good beauty tips.
Yes.
We've got a cracking one coming up next week as well. So he's already dropped that into our file. So we're going to play that next week. Okay, right. We're going now. Let's go and have a look at Katrina Maria. Oh, color purple. Is there anything good ahead of me? Yes. Yes, I think there is. Let's go and have a little look here. Okay, color purple is anything good in front of me. I get the feeling here, if we start looking around you, Katrina, now it's interesting here because, would you understand here that you felt quite, the feeling of being like the energy has gone from me a little bit? Would you understand here? In fact, it's other people who've made you like this. Would you understand other people sort of, God, their issues, their woes, their problems, things like this? I know you could say that about everyday life, but we're just focusing on you. And there's this gentleman who comes through and he's laughing. Okay, this guy here got coming through is laughing. He had a moustache. His hair was quite brown. He's laughing away. He's joking. He wants to give me, I believe, A starts his name, like Albert, something like this. And he's a very happy man. He's coming through here because he says here, now, would you understand about art, please? Would you understand about drawing, painting, doing anything like this? Because he wants to bring this vibe through. And he says it's doing things around you now which bring you pleasure by the things you could do. This is his energy to help inspire your spirits here. And I think here this is just to uplift you. As I feel here, sometimes we get a bit taxed by other people. We just need to, I need some me time. But sometimes because we feel empty, we're sometimes thinking, I can't be able to do anything. Try something arty, because it's just drawing and just bringing some colour back into your life here. And I think here that this is where it goes. I also feel here that don't make excuses for people. I feel like you're trying to push too much, trying to work too hard to make yourself happy in front of others. And sometimes we just need a bit of time for ourselves, just to do things nice and slow. Yes, that's his energy there. Very nice man, though. Very nice man. Okay, what would you like to say over there, younger Shanina?
Yeah, I agree with Phil. Be careful putting too much energy and caring too much for other things, overworking yourself. But I think to your question, yes, I think there are great things coming. Mostly, I think it comes in a way of perspective, the way you understand things,
Yeah.
and the way you feel.
Yeah.
I think there's new energy coming for you. I have this beautiful star card here, sorry,
Beautiful.
Estrella, which
Yes.
always brings new energy, always brings healing and new opportunities in an emotional sense. I think you're gonna have some abundance of love coming soon in, and I hope that means self-love mostly.
Yes.
Like if you ask
Yes.
what's good is coming, you make it happen. You make it, the good things come for you.
Janina has spoken.
I'm bumpy.
Janina has spoken. Oh, this is lovely.
I think all you hope is already within you. It's already
There we
within
go.
you.
There we go.
Already had.
Let's give you. There you go, Katrina. Let's give you a hoot. A little hoot for Janina. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. We go to Eleni. Eleni Giorgio. How we pronounce that? Anyway, good. Very nice name. Anyway, Eleni, lovely to see you. Pink, what's coming my way? What's coming my way? Okay. I've got to turn this around, Eleni. I've just got this lady prodding me, and I've got a man around me saying to me, it's not what's coming your way. What are you creating? Not what's coming, but what are you building? What are you doing? Rather than doing whatever is come ahead, I get the feeling here, what about what you're creating? And they've just given me a birthday cake. There's a cake because there's a celebration coming up here. And I think you're going to be busy. I'll tell you what it is here. This is like busy doing bit of this, bit of that, bit of here, bit of there, bit of all sorts. And I'm picking up here, there's this cake of celebration. Yeah, I feel this. And also, I've got a lady here. Wow, we've got a lady here who's connected to you. And I don't think it was long gone, but this lady passed away in a hospital. And she just says here that she's fine. She's come through and wants to say to the family around you, she's absolutely fine. There's also animals over there, and I get the feeling of dogs or small dogs over there as well, wish to come through, and they're all absolutely fine. What they're saying to me here is to say to you, it's about you lifting your spirits, because the universe is coming in very, very soon to match that with you, and you're going to be in a great place. So match your energy to the energy. That's what I would say. And especially what's come up in front here, because I think you're going to really enjoy yourself. Come on now, Eleni. Come on, Eleni.
I think yes. I like what you said about celebration. I think that's true. I think you have ahead some really, really great positive energy. A lot of fire cards coming up. So I think it's creativity was coming your way. It's new ideas.
Yes.
And it's whether you can harness the fire, the spark, and turn it into something amazing. I have here the Queen of Swords for you, which is, the Queen of Swords. She's focused. She's clear. She knows what she wants. She's smart. She's sharp. So stay sharp, stay alert, because there's energy, and I think it's coming in the form of fire. And also I think it's coming in the form of friendships, perhaps childhood friendships. Look into that a little, or all people that you have were in your life. They're going to come back around soon. I don't know why I get that right now. And yes, I think it's going to come into, you're going to come into your power.
Okay.
With the Queen of Swords and the Justice there.
Okay.
Just gotta believe it.
That's fantastic.
And celebrations, yeah, I see that. The little children playing. Come back to you.
That's a lovely card. That's a lovely card.
I know.
Yeah.
I love that card too.
I've just seen this as well. Lisa Morgan's come back. She just said to me, she said, yeah, going through a divorce now, left him in January, and June will be my nan's birthday. So it's lovely to get this stuff there. But I get the feeling here, moving on, doing fine, and you'll be cool. You'll be in a great place. So, Ellie, hope it helped you. And let's go. Let's go all the way across the Mediterranean to the far distant side of the Mediterranean. The distant side, to a lovely lady called Lydia. Can I get a yellow love reading, please? A yellow love reading. This is a great way to learn English, by the way, is to use colours.
Sure.
Is to use colours when you're introducing yourself to people.
You should have filters. You should have filters here. Put the filters on.
Okay, yes. Okay, right, sorry. Humour is awful.
Yes.
What do you mean? You're not supposed to say yes. Anyway, never mind. Okay, right. Love reading, please. Now, the one thing I like about yellow is a highly spirited, energetic colour. And it's a great one for friendships, learning, education, and building into things where you connect with people on a higher mental level. And this is one thing I'd like to say here, because as I'm tuning in on this colour, on this energy here, anything to do with love and love reading here will be someone who connects with it's interesting to go for yellow because there's a reason for this. Someone who connects mentally on the higher plane, of spirituality, intelligence, higher thinking, and someone who's is very interesting, a very interesting man. And the way he talks, his knowledge about things, I think is fascinating. I think you're going to meet someone who's going to really intrigue you. You're going to be, though, this guy's going to make you feel, and I've got to say it like this guy's going to make you feel like uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable because he's like coming on to you or anything like this. I think he just thinks that, oh my God, he's so interesting. And me, but no, this is not true, because this is going to turn around you and you'll see a complete change here. So you're going to feel really good about yourself, I feel, coming up. And this man you'll meet here is a very inspiring man. Yellow, though, doesn't give me the romance to this, though. Yellow gives me the slow build up to this, but it's all about the mental mercury levels. It's how we get on with each other. Mercury isn't romantic. It's just logical as anything. But it's all about that energy to connect, first of all, mentally, intellectually, and then some things ahead. But someone who you're not I'll tell you what, this was interesting, is someone A, you've never met before, and B, is very different to the type of guy you would normally go for. It's often the case, isn't it? Often the case. I mean, Janina, you met Neil. I mean, he was completely different to the type of guys you know, isn't he?
Yeah, he was very different. Yeah, it already changes.
He's probably there going along in a minute, going like this.
Oh yeah. Love is war sometimes, you know. It's
Okay, right. Can I? Yes. So, what would you like? Anything you?
Yes. Like? I just want to say, in my reading, I say watch your health. I think your emotions are very linked to your love life, and you become a little bit weakened with emotions, if you know what I mean. Like if you give too much of yourself too soon, or you put too much of yourself, you end up perhaps being disappointed, and that can have a negative effect on your health. So watch out for giving too much. You know, just protect your energy first. Make sure that it's the right person. Make sure that it's like Phil said. You'll be able to tell, but protect your health first. If it's meant to be, it will be, no matter what. And yes, I think as well, I see the Empress here. I see her very comfortable and really happy. So I think that's what's coming for you. But watch out. Also, the 6th house is coming up again with Venus. So watch your health when it comes to relationships, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, and take it one step at a time. Don't rush too much into fast things that burn out too quickly, and then they leave you be low in energy, and it have repercussions in your health. That's all I say. But I think
that is a lovely little thing. So I think that is lovely to say, and I think you went through a lot there, and I think that's really, really nice. So brilliant, well done there. Yes, okay. Just go and see what it says here. Yes, you bet they are giving too much. Haven't met him yet, got the one I met out of the way.
Yes.
Got it. Yes. Oh,
Just make sure not to go too fast, because if you are with the person you're meant to be, you're gonna be with them for your whole life. So take it in a stride. Take it as one step at a time. Slow down and make sure it's solid ground.
Yes.
But good that you got the other one out of the way. That's good.
Yes.
Because if you don't liberate the energy, it's never gonna come. If we always keep engaging on old patterns and old people, the new energy is never gonna come in.
She's very spot on, you know. That is absolutely lovely. So fantastic. Right, okay. I think we're gonna do a little bit of something, and then we're gonna come back in a second with something else. Just before we do, I would just like to say, I've just seen him here. Where is he? There he is. Gary Jones, a very, very good evening to you, sir. And thank you very much for your video. It's absolutely hilarious. Absolutely brilliant. We love it. We absolutely love it. It's brilliant. So much fun. So much fun. Thank you very much for doing that. It's brilliant. Okay, and you'll find Gary's going to be on the show just about every week with his little witty beauty tips. And yes, we know we all love them now, don't we? We do. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Let's do a bit of this. Okay, right. I've got my bowl here. Now, Yanina, with your finger, you've got to bring it over and just see if you can match up to the screen here. That's it. That way. That's it. Mix it round. Spin it round. That's it. Spin it. That's it. Tell me when to stop. Okay, stop. Okay. Hang on, I got two mixed up now. Hang on. Right, point to that one. Okay, let's go to that one there. We pointed to this one. Okay, who's won the free reading tonight? Miss Charlie Banks. Charlie Banks won the free reading. Okay, Charlie, well done.
Nice.
We'll be getting in contact with you, and you got a free reading there. So, goody. There we go. Good. Okay, right. Let's go on and do that there. Now, just let you know, you can enter the draw for a free reading by simply commenting on one of the readings you had today. Your name will then automatically be entered in the draw for the following month. And at the end of the month there, we do the draw and we put all your names, scroll them up. As you can see here, I don't know who they are. They're all tied up in all folded up there. So Charlie Banks, you won that. Thank you very much. And also, yes, that's it. So just comment in and we'll do that for you. How's that? How's that? Good. But also, guys, you'll notice there on the right side there, you'll see it says join the Cafe Clairvoyance group. Yep, that's everything to do with the spiritual side and everything like that. If you like networking, and this could be because maybe you're in a job where you're self-employed, or maybe you're doing something which is just awesome and you wish to network with people. So join a cafe networking group too, because sometimes it's about here not just your talents, it's about matching with people who can help you with the same audience. So you both take away with, and something what people may need. Good. Right. Okay. Let's go and find out. Who else is around out there. And yes, thank you very much indeed. Right. Oh, right. Okay. Yes, about people coming back from the past. This is nice. What you said there. There to Ellie, that maybe people from the past will be coming back and saying hello. Well, that was interesting because that was great. That was what you were saying, that people were coming back in.
Yeah.
Good. Right. Yeah. There you go. So Charlie Banks, well done. Good. Okay. Now, so okay.
Congratulations.
Yes. I think here as well that we start really energizing now for people over the next few weeks or so is how do you feel the energies are still coming up for the next few weeks in front of us? Working in your fashion here and working in my area, I'll discuss this with you. But do you feel that we're going into the same old? What do you feel here?
I don't think there's ever gonna be some more center a new time, and now it's always just gonna feel odd.
Okay. All
I think we're
right.
just always gonna feel like we are a bit out of like what's going on, you know. And the thing is, for a lot of people who used to not really fit in the world before, now we feel like everybody feels like we used to feel, you know,
Yeah.
like looking around and saying like what's going on. But I feel like the energies are gonna, you know, when the summer comes, everything gets a bit lighter always, and we feel more uplifted. But this year in particular, I remember last year at this time we were full of eclipses. Remember, it was one after the other, eclipse,
Yes.
eclipse, eclipse.
Yes. Clips. Yes.
And this year we are just seeing, you know, a more challenging aspects, I think, and things that are, you know, we thought 2020 was going to be, it was difficult because of everything that happened, but I think this year is a real challenge to see whether I stay with the old or I get with the new, you know, and that's the challenge right now. How do I let go of everything that was before, and how do I create this new normal for me, and move on and feel comfortable again, and in a home with myself. And I think those all these aspects and all we are seeing this Pluto retrograde now for the next 5 months is going to have to do a lot with that. I would suggest that you look into your natal chart where Pluto is, so you have a better idea what kind of effect it's going to have in your next 5 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
um, for me, Pluto is in my first house, so as we spoke before, you know, it's all about the self, and I'm living it like that right now. I'm feeling it, how is making me come back to myself and what I want to do and how I'm going to move on with my life. So I will look into that. And you know, next month we have new moon in Taurus, so that's going to be really lovely, and it's going to feel better, I hope.
And
What do you
Taurus,
think?
yes, I think Taurus moons just tend to slow things down a little bit. Gets us more connected to the earth and connected with well-being in that sense. I think that's nice. I feel that there's going to be some quiet times come up in front of us, but the big thing I really am looking forward to is in May. In the middle of May, we've got Jupiter, which is about to move into Pisces. And my word, if you're talking about spirituality now, I think we were talking about it big time, coming up from May onwards. And Jupiter, the last time Jupiter was in Pisces goes back to 2010. So if people could think out there what they were doing in their lives then, and what things they'll see sometimes patterns sometimes reemerge. I know for me it was interesting actually. Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, I was exceptionally busy doing all the spiritual work everywhere. It was that really got me going that year. Going here to think, right, I'm going to do this full
Yeah,
time. Yes, and I think as well with this is Jupiter in Pisces is very much about expanding the spiritual, expanding the imagination, bringing out more
exactly.
creativity, and being more feeling the flow of energy within what we can transform. Because we look at key words of Pisces, transformation, how we can change self. Nothing's, and also because it's Neptune and Pisces, there's no borders, there's no barriers, there's nothing there. It's just space. And if we
The
can go
void,
into space and then realize
the
here,
void. Yeah.
we can just let go of this, let go of that because the barriers have disappeared, then I think we're onto a good one. Mm. Cheryl
Yeah,
says,
yeah. I
definitely a
mean,
challenging
Jupiter
year.
is a big
Lots of,
magnet.
yes, lots of clients are really struggling with change. Yes, they are. They
Yeah.
certainly are. They certainly are. Right, now, okay, here's one, and I'm going to leave this to you.
Okay.
Leave this to you. Deborah says
Deborah.
she wants a general reading from you. Yes. Not that anybody's,
God.
not anybody's watching.
No.
No.
I'm under pressure now.
No pressure whatsoever. I'll play some nice music in the background just to
Oh
relax.
gosh. Okay, let's see. Oh, Deb, I love your cards always. Let me see what. Oh, yes. Well, I think, like I told you last time anyway, I'm going to finish looking here. Of course, Scorpio is here.
Scorpio.
Yes, I think that. Yeah, I think for you, Dev, it's a great time. You know, you come into your power, you realizing your talents, and your talents to bring people together, really to be the platform where so many people can meet and can gather. And I think it's gonna this next couple of months are gonna be even more interesting. Again, I have here Scorpio in the sixth house, so watch your health, really watch your health. Make a point to take care of yourself every day, not just in practical ways, but within yourself. Tell yourself how much you love yourself, how special you are, because you are. And
as well.
I know she's Scorpio rising. Damn right she is. But
No.
I see this card here. I see the six of. And I see this, and I see you. I see you bringing everybody together and sort of, leading up. Even though you're behind the cameras, you are the person that brings everybody together. And I think this renewal of energy also with the Ace of Pentacles, so good things are coming. Good things are coming.
Okay.
But they're coming because you make them come. You guys have worked so hard last couple of months. You have put so much good content out there that you deserve all the goodness the universe has to offer.
Bless you. Thank you, Cotton Socks. Deborah, by the way, the producer, that's her just there. And yeah, I think my dear little wifey there does all the work in the background, because these shows they move because the arrangement that goes on in the background and how she works the background. Yes. Big heart and mwah. Love to my darling wife there. And also she does it so well too. Yes. Cheryl says thank you very much, and Deborah says an amazing job, and Deborah says spot on, thank you. We've got time for this. So Zoe Doby would like a general reading, and okay, let's work with Zoe here and see where we're going. Yeah, Katrina, thank you very much. Got your message there too. Right. Okay, Zoe. What would I... Now, this is interesting around you, because I get the feeling here that there's a lot of spirit energy around you at the present time, and I think that you're going to be almost marched forwards, almost pushed forwards here, and I think here as well with this energy, this is interesting, because this is an energy that's going to work with you over the next sort of few months or so. And I think here, whatever restrictions, limitations, or experiences you've gone through in the past, they're going to disappear. They're going to go. They're going to move on, because you're going to feel very confident about what you're doing. I want to talk to George. There's a George here who wants to talk to me. And also there's someone else. There's a Val or Valerie. Valerie is here as well. And they're talking to me because they want to say to you here, they're shaking like this to say, you've got no worries in front of you. They just want to see you going ahead, and you are being very, very, very guided. There's a spirit guide here, and he's like a monk. He's like a monk. He's a very strong spiritual guy, but he's in a white robe. That's interesting, rather than red or brown. Yes, but he's in a white one. Yes. So this guy is amazing. And they really are telling me here, you're just going to go forwards and keep going. Brilliant.
I think, Zoe, I think that as new talents emerge, a new talent are coming in, there's a lot of fear and a lot of worries and doubts. But ultimately, I think the universe, whenever I see this car, I just can't help to laugh, because I'm like, the universe is passing you the divine cup. You are being offered the divine cup, and you're just either afraid, or you are doubting, or you don't trust your abilities. But trust me when I say you have the divine cup. So just take the cup. Also, I see here Uranus, the genius, and you are so full of talents. I can see it in the cards. I can see it in all the cards. And you just, you gotta get over the fear, and you get over the fear by relentlessly telling yourself that you are awesome, because you are. You just every day make a point of building up your self-esteem and putting yourself out there and making mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't be afraid of that. But if you're not careful, you may end up a bit like this, and we don't want that. We don't want that. We want
You do well.
This is the challenge card. This is the middle card we had. So this is your challenge, to put yourself out there, to not feel like you are in danger doing it, or you're gonna make mistakes. Everybody's gonna make mistakes. But all these new talents, emotions emerging here in this cup, in this fishy cup, they are divine. There's the divine cup.
Okay.
So go for it. Go
There
for
you
it.
go. Sarah Katrina says to be the elephant. Well, okay, that's a nice one, which is a steady progress there. I think Zoe,
Okay.
you've got a terrific energy there, and I think you don't. I think it's interesting you pulled out that Uranus card for genius, because that is really is about this full moon that come out here. If we really harness that energy, it brings out the genius in us, and I think we've all got something there, which is incredible. And I think here this is terrific. Terrific.
I think Uranus is coming through here and it's coming through here again. And I think it's because you do have that connection. You have that very, very specific connection to the higher planes. It came in Pisces too. So just keep going. You have the connection. The world needs it. It needs to hear. It needs to hear what you have to say.
Yes, Lydia says, so Adobe, so Thea, remember you're awesome. Awesome. Yes. Thank you very much, she says. Very much to you both. And on that note, guys, we've come to the end of the show, but we want to say a big, big heart to you guys. A vegan burger.
Not vegan like this.
Vegan, yeah, okay, vegan, like, okay, right. That's a W burger.
I know, I went to do it, and then I'm like, no, that's not right.
Burger. That's a bloody Wendy burger. That's again as an American. Right, sorry, try again. Vegan burger.
All right, vegan burger. There you go. That's it.
How's that?
We got it now.
Not a Wendy burger, a vegan burger. Okay, that's hilarious. Anyway, big thank you. I'm going to say, Shanina, thank you so much for coming on this evening. It's been absolutely awesome sharing the show with you. It's been really funny, really enjoyable. I think everybody else out there has enjoyed it. And guys, don't forget.
Thank you very much, Ron.
I'm on Sunday night on Instagram, 8 o'clock Spain time, 7 o'clock UK. And if you'd like to come and join me, I'll share the show with you guys. You come on, have a live reading, we have a chit chat, and away we go from there. So how's that? And big thank you to all for coming on tonight. And yes, have a lovely, lovely weekend. Have great fun. Keep well, keep safe, and be awesome. Release your spiritual awesomeness. That night, good night. Yeah.